From the subreddit AskMen. How does a teenager buy condoms without it being awkward? Asking for a friend. 1. Go to the condom buying place. 2. Buy condom. 3. Resume normal activities. You're only making this awkward for yourself. The clerk selling you condoms does not give a shit about it. They've sold diapers to adults, they've heard thousands old people describe their diseases in lengthy detail, they sold thousands of condoms to other awkward teenagers. They're literally just doing their job and spend most of the day waiting for their shift to be over so they can fuck off from there and resume living. Just buy. No one cares, honestly. The fact that you're practicing safe sex is something you should be proud of. Try buying them with other things like cat food and Vaseline. By not being awkward about it. Less awkward than buying a pregnancy test. Walmart and self-checkout. All you need to do is walk in, go get what you need and buy them. Nobody cares. I was buying them early on and got questioned. Asked the cashier if it was any of their business. 3 years later ran into them at my then girlfriend's family dinner. That, my friend, was more awkward than buying condoms. In another part of town. Also, the cashier doesn't give a quarter of a shit unless it's some stuck-up Karen that knows your mom, I guarantee you. You can get them for free from Planned Parenthood. As a cashier, I couldn't give less of a shit about what you buy. I just want my shift to be over. Self-service checkout. I do remember finding it awkward once. I seem to remember thinking that I'm advertising to a stranger the fact that I'm intending to have sex, or a poshwank. I think we're more self-interested when we're younger, though, and now I'm a bit older, I just think most people have sex, it's no biggie, and nobody really cares that much. If it really bothers you, you could get them in a pub toilet, or ask someone to buy them for you. I've been asked by a stranger to buy them before, and I was happy too. Less awkward than the STD clinic. If you're man enough to wear them, you're man enough to buy them. Just sack up and buy them. The only way you are going to build confidence and overcome situations is by facing them head on. By being serious about it. If you're in the UK, you can just order them for delivery from the NHS and they come in discreet packaging. Make sure it's the only item you're buying while giving the cashier a little smile and a wink. Always think, I'm getting pussy or not. Then go on with regular activities. As long as you don't go in, look around, say you're fine when someone asks if you need help finding something, walk out, send your mate in, he's even worse than you for looking stuff and thinks they're behind the counter, go back in after he comes out, walk straight up and ask for a box of condoms, then get directed to a place you walked past about 5 times while the woman behind the counter is smiling and watching you rush to grab a box and get out. You should be fine. Definitely not me in this story. Just do it, nobody cares. Any adult will probably be happy you're doing the right thing. Ask your mom to get you some. Slap those bad boys down on the counter and announce, these are for my penis. Be sure to try one on in the changing room first. Just slam your hand down on the counter and theatrically shout, I wish to purchase several rubber sheaths. Here is some currency, my good man/woman. The people working at the store don't give a fuck. If you're a guy, go to a variety store or gas station with a teen/youngish teen guy working the register. You're getting high fives for getting laid. But in seriousness, the awkwardness is in your own head. You're young, so you think you're being judged for having sex. Change it in your own head. You are being sensible and responsible. This is a good thing you're doing. Until you change the narrative in your skull, it's going to stay awkward. Vending machine? Order online? Leave the duct tape and rope. Condoms are a basic necessity for safe sex. And most everyone has sex. So there isn't really anything to be ashamed of. There's nothing awkward about it. If buying condoms makes you uncomfortable, then maybe you're not ready to be having sex. The only person that thinks and feels it awkward is the teenager buying them. Ain't no one batting an eyelid. Most people buy them when they're having relations. Put however many you want on the counter. When the salesperson informs you how much the transaction will run you, give them that much money. Put them in your pocket. Go to the next place on your list today. Transcation completed. Probably don't buy them with a cucumber. Use self-checkout or buy online. Fake mustache. Wear a mask. Buy a condom and get a birthday card. Easy. Look the clerk right in the eyes after putting the box on the counter and say, I'll be back later for more. Nobody cares. Just buy them and stop being weird about it. If you can't buy condoms from the store, you aren't mature enough to have sex. Just do it, and pay no heed to awkward situations. People eventually stop giving a shit. By being a man. Bang down your fist on the counter, and bellow, "Give me rubber." Seriously though. Throw your awkwardness in this or any situation into garbage and just ask for stuff. As a cashier, I honestly don't even pay attention to what people are buying, woman shrugging. Maybe go to a place that has self-checkout? It's only awkward in your head. I promise. Act like you've done it before. Walk in there with pride cause you're having sex, or making water balloons. Not a single clerk cares one bit about what you buy. Back when I was single, I used to buy them online. To make safe sex more fun, I tried all the brands and sorts I could find. Self-checkouts. 1. Go to a supermarket. 2. Buy condoms. 3. Proceed to self-checkout. 4. 5. Profit. Go to Walmart, go through the self-checkout line. Go to Target. Buy a couple things, don't forget the condoms. Go to self-checkout. Leave store. You also have snacks now. It's all in your head, it's not awkward at all. You're buying condoms cause you're getting laid, it's a flex. Take the time to measure yourself and buy a size that fits. Edit, measure yourself at home, not at the store in the aisle. People who aren't close to you won't think about you for more than 14 seconds on average after any interaction, be it something like you tripping or spilling a drink or saying the wrong word. No one actually cares about other people, but we narcissistic humans think they must think about ourselves, because we think about ourselves all day. Not saying this is meme or insult, but literally, statistically, and figuratively, the majority of people outside of your family and close social circle don't give one single fuck about you and what you do. I will buy this box of condoms. It's not rocket science. Or do you want to pay for a baby or catch a disease? Buying online is going to be cheaper. You can get an Amazon or Visa gift card at any gas station or grocery store in the gift card section that usually upfront somewhere. Use that card to buy condoms online and do that speed shipping thing. You might have to mail it to someone else's house or work something out if you were not supposed to have condoms being delivered to you because your mom is going to freak out or whatever. Just buy them. Trust me, no one cares, except the occasional evangelist. Just buy them, dude, it's not that awkward. Dude, nobody will be like, "Oh, he will have sex, hi hee ho 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 lol." It's like buy cheese, literally. Nobody will care about you take cheddar or mozzarella, or brie, and what you'll do with this cheese. You can't eat, give to your neighbors, or even Ike, put it in your cat's ass. Kinda nobody cares, until they see it happening, lol. Just get your wraps and go be happy, haha, don't worry about it. Condoms are overrated, try polythene sheet. I never felt awkward buying condoms as a teen. It was actually an ego boost, like yeah, that's right, I'm getting some. Go to a place with a self-checkout. But really, nobody cares. Go to one of those pharmacy-only pharmacies. That's where I always bought them. You are about to get laid, probably, so who cares? Everyone wants to be you. You order them online. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. I worked at a pharmacy when I was younger and did not care about anything anyone bought, neither does any other person at the counter. Was definitely awkward for me the first few times, but literally no one gives a fuck. I remember hearing if they care they're just happy you're being safe, and that helped a lot. Self-checkout. Walk in, grab a Snapple, grab the condoms, scan, pay, walk right out while whistling Sweet Georgia Brown. Find a store that has a you scan and just scan it, bag it, and pay. Buy it with a pack of bananas and look the cashier straight in the eyes. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. The clerk will go, "Another kid making a big deal out of someone, everybody does. Lol or something. Everyone knows hat you're doing, everyone does it, the only reason it's awkward it's because you want ma see it that way." Of course I talk big, but same happened to me, but this way of thinking made it much easier. Slide in on Heelys, then while doing finger guns you ask for whatever condoms you need, and as the clerk is getting them for you do the robot or breakdance, get a friend to play music for you, pay in wads of cash, then as the transaction is complete turn your jacket inside out to reveal painted motif that you did beforehand, that is a mustache skull saying Latterinos Duders. And then moonwalk back out. Or so I hear. It's always awkward even well into adulthood. Go to a place with a self-checkout. Load of Safeways have them, CVS are starting to add them. It's not like they keep the rubbers locked up. If you want to avoid an interaction with a cashier, use self-checkout.